What if the secret to success isn't avoiding failure, but embracing it? An intriguing thought, isn't it? Well, it's all about resilience. If you're wondering, resilience is that remarkable ability to recover quickly from difficulties. It's about dusting yourself off when life knocks you down and standing tall once again, ready to face the world. But let's take a step further. Let's consider failure not as a setback, but rather a catalyst. Yes, a catalyst for growth and innovation. It might sound strange to some, but it's the hard truth. Sometimes it's through failing that we learn the most valuable lessons. It's when we stumble that we discover new paths, new ways to reach our goals. So instead of fearing failure, we should embrace it, learn from it, and use it to fuel our journey towards success. Intrigued? Let's delve into the lives of some famous personalities who have demonstrated this power of resilience. Did you know that Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, failed 10,000 times before he found success? That's right, Edison's journey to invention was not a straight path. He faced countless setbacks, obstacles, and yes, failures, but he never let those deter him. Edison's story is a testament to the power of resilience. His first 1,000 attempts to create a working light bulb ended in failure. Yet he didn't give up. He tackled the next 1,000 attempts with the same fervor and the next, until finally, on his 10,001st try, he did it. He created a light bulb that worked. His response to his previous attempts, not one of defeat, but of learning. He viewed each unsuccessful attempt not as a failure, but as a discovery of a method that didn't work. Edison once said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Now that's resilience. From living on welfare to becoming a multimillionaire, J.K. Rowling's journey to success is another testament to the power of resilience. Joanne Rowling, known to the world as J.K. Rowling, is the mastermind behind the enchanting world of Harry Potter. But before the boy wizard cast his spell on readers worldwide, Rowling faced her fair share of struggles. A single mother living on welfare, Rowling penned her ideas in cafes, often with her sleeping baby by her side. She faced a dozen rejections before the first book of the Harry Potter series, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, was published. Each rejection was a blow, but Rowling didn't let it shatter her spirit. Instead, she used it as fuel to keep pushing, to keep writing, to keep dreaming. Her resilience paid off, transforming her life and the lives of her readers forever. Rowling once mentioned, "It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default." So, what can we learn from these stories of resilience? Well, let's delve into it. Both Thomas Edison and J.K. Rowling, like many other successful people throughout history, have taught us that failure isn't the end of the road. In fact, it's the beginning of a journey of learning, perseverance, and ultimately, success. They've shown us that it's not about avoiding or fearing failure, but about embracing it. It's about taking that failure and using it as a stepping stone towards your goals. It's about understanding that failure is a part of life, a part of the process. It's the greatest teacher, if we're willing to listen and learn. These stories remind us that the road to success is often paved with setbacks, but it's those who persist, those who keep pushing forward despite the odds, who eventually reach their destination. As we conclude, remember that resilience isn't about avoiding failure, but about learning, growing, and bouncing back stronger than before. So, what if failure isn't the opposite of success, but a part of it? Think about that for a moment. Reflect back on those times when you stumbled, when things didn't go as planned. Now, consider this. Those moments of defeat were not your undoing, but rather, they were your making. They were the moments that sculpted you, honed you, and made you stronger. Every failure is a lesson, a stepping stone on the path to success. It's the universe's way of telling you to try a different approach, to adjust, to grow. It's an opportunity, not a setback. Think about a seed. It must go through a process of decay before it can sprout and grow. Similarly, our failures are not the end of our journey, but the beginning of a new one. So embrace your failures, let them shape you, let them fuel your resilience. Remember, the power of resilience lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall.